Hello, my name is Lisa Fox. I am the technology teacher at Forestdale Elementary, and I am here to share with you my plan to incorporate a technology-based training program for educators in the Sandwich Public School District. As you are familiar with the school district, Sandwich schools are fortunate to be equipped with advanced technologies including smartboards, iPads, Chromebooks, Elmo document cameras, advanced computer labs, and so forth. While we have some of the best technologies within our schools compared to the rest of the country, many educators do not know how to utilize them. Unfortunately, giving students the technology is not sufficient in helping them foster their learning. Instead, teachers need to know how to integrate technology into their classroom in meaningful and effective ways. And in order to determine the needs of technology among educators, I surveyed teachers in the beginning of the year about their technology needs. Over half of the responders identified that they are only comfortable using technology for basic uses like email, displaying a worksheet on a document camera, or playing videos for their class. Educators across the district, mainly in the K-6 schools, voiced their opinions and stated that they want more resources and trainings for iPads for centers, Google Apps for education, smartboard use, virtual field trip resources, and brain break online resources. With that being said, I developed a district training plan that targets these teachers' needs. Within the design plan, I wanted to make sure that these workshops were meaningful and had a real impact on educators. I recently read the Mirage Report, which highlighted the pitfalls of teacher trainings. The report stated that most teachers who do not appear to improve substantially from year to year, even though they attend professional development workshops. This was shocking to me because school districts like Sandwich spend a lot of money training their teachers. However, after reading the rest of the report, I realized that we needed to redefine, reevaluate, and more importantly, reinvent trainings for teachers. Currently, there are no trainings available in the district that address technology needs, but rather content areas. While providing support for content areas is important, we need to help teachers to integrate technology and foster 21st century learning. The Mirage Report suggests reevaluating existing workshops' effectiveness and perhaps relocating funding for other training. After talking to one teacher in an elementary school, she told me that every year the district has a training on responsive classroom for classroom management. But this workshop is oftentimes redundant and repetitive for teachers that have been in the district for more than a year. Reallocating funds from this workshop, or at least reducing the size, would provide funding for other workshop opportunities. For instance, this budget I have for this technology training plan will cost $18,898. While this seems like a lot, in reality, we are spending teachers' stipends, trainer stipends, and the other materials that go along with the trainings. But this has a lasting impact on both teachers and eventually on students. Hopefully, the trainings will engage the educators as well as trickle down to more engagement in the classroom. Thus, based on feedback, I developed a training plan to meet the needs of educators that would eventually help the students as well. While you may be hesitant about adopting a new professional development plan, I thoroughly researched the approaches for adult learning in Effective Educator Workshop. Just like educators have to know how to engage students, I looked at Knoll's 6 principles for adult learning workshops, and they need to be motivational, problem-centered, built on experience, relevant to the school and classroom, and make adults feel involved in the learning process. When developing the workshops, I incorporated these elements so that educators would be engaged in the process of learning about the different technologies. This 5-day plan for professional development is organized not only to address the needs of educators, but to be meaningful and engaging experience for them. Once again, I urge you to approve the district technology plan because educators need to know how to use technology in the classroom. Technology integration is critical for setting our students up for success. In a town like Sandwich, that is fully equipped with different digital tools, educators need to feel confident about using them to help their students learn. There's a term out there called digital divide, in which students are falling behind in academics due to the fact that they are not literate with computer or devices alike, or do not have access to them. In this case, Sandwich does have access, but needs guidance on how to use them. And it starts with the teachers knowing how to teach the students about technology and how to use it in an appropriate manner. Currently, there is only one computer lab per school with a technology teacher that teaches these skills. But we need to address all teachers so that every child can continue this learning outside of the computer lab. Therefore, to sum up my presentation, Sandwich could be one of the best school districts in Massachusetts. But in order to be that, we need to help our teachers learn more about technology so that they can help our students become 21st century learners. Not only are the parents engaging in technology, but we need to get the teachers on board as well. It's important that teachers are continual learners just like our children. While we might think we can't do this, or there's never going to be a day that I can integrate technology in a smooth manner, we need to think about the power of yet. We can't do this yet, but with proper training and support, teachers can definitely integrate technology in a seamless and more effective manner. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you approve this plan.